as you grain your sheep, and while you weep, we are your sisters.
West Virginia Romanov sheep. Lambs are unbearably cute, but I'm interested in raising the white Romanov crosses for what's called hybrid vigor. Strong babies that grow fast with beautiful fleeces. So the white lambs in this video are Romanov crosses, a lamb that comes from a Romanov ram and a white Dorset cross ewe. The Romanov cross lambs we've had are the color of the mom. They are white. Purebred Romanov lambs are born black, and in about 30 days they start to grow their gray wool. That strong, fine gray wool is generally a staple of about 3 to 5 inches, and it combines with the coarse black guard hairs for this beautiful dual fleece. Hey, on this mountainside, I like to say that I like our animals and our place to be beautiful. So when they're bad, it's really hard to be mad at them. And in the springtime, our sheep do a fair amount of free ranging. That means they go up and down the hill to the orchard and back and all over the place. Our rams, however, do not free range. These are our Romanov rams. They're mid-sized and friendly. I separate the young ones out at around 3 months. That's when the ewe lambs and ram lambs develop what's called reproductive maturity. The purebred Romanov sheep is an excellent forager. They are nimble on the mountainside, and they're great eaters, eating almost anything they come across. Being a lean, mid-sized animal, the lambs tend to come out smaller, and they don't grow quite as fast as a cross would grow. So look at how this little guy started out and who he grew into. This is Jack. His coat was like his mom's. She's a Dorset type fleece, and Jack was a month younger than the purebreds that he was raised with. Our flock is actually a micro-study in how to raise sheep on a partial off-grid mountainside, and also how to earn some income, or at least pay for winter hay and feed. I like to think of this as a curated flock, and Jack was our first Romanov cross. He grew up to match the size of the other lambs that he was a month younger than. Here he is up front at the feeder. His fleece was long and lustrous and dense like his mom's.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, Cherryberry. This is Cherry. She's a Dorset Fin sheep cross, a ewe, and like Jack, Cherry's babies popped out tall and strong with lots of vigor. I called them Fawn and Snow White. I don't like to name our lambs until I decide to keep them, but they all get identifying nicknames so we can help tell them apart and reference them in case we're keeping an eye on one for some reason. Anyway, Snow is a good eater, very good eater. She often leaves the other lambs in the creep feed and goes out to nurse while her mom is eating grain. Where is Snow, you ask? Oh, there she is in the midst of the ewes, enjoying a snack. Our sheep forage on a mixture of quality greens and mountainside weeds and invasive stuff. So my approach is that good quality grains help lambs grow fast. It also helps our ewes produce milk and stay healthy. And the longer I leave them in with the stilt grass, the more they decide they're going to help eat it. Well, here she is. Watching Snow grow, I start to look at her fleece. At about 3 to 4 months, I notice beautiful fleeces, and I start thinking long and hard about which lambs, if any, I might keep. I examine Snow's fleece again carefully to be sure it's a commitment I want to make. There's only so many sheep I really want to keep into the winter. Snow has long, lustrous locks with a beautiful white sheen. Oh wow, I love the Romanov fleece as it shears off the animal. It's so beautiful and soft. So her beautiful white sheen and lustrous locks with some crimp in there is really appealing to me. I decide to keep her. I'm looking at her, and like a Romanov, she has varying typologies of wool. Snow does have white guard hairs, and these are things I think about. Do I want to deal with the guard hair? But I like her, and she's a big bone Romanov, so I decided to keep Snow for her fleece, and also because I think she'd make big, beautiful babies too. Autumn shearing shows me that our sheep are fleshy, and that's okay with me. They're healthy. The purebreds are dark gray again, and the sheep are now eating their fallen apples and leaves. And I find myself reflecting as the cycle of life on our hillside continues. We will breed for Romanov crosses again. I like how big and strong they are right at birth. They grow fast, and I'm really curious about the fleeces I'll have to work with again. In the meantime, here is what life on a homestead is like for us and our sheep on a classic West Virginia mountainside. Thanks for watching.
As you grain your sheep and while you weep, we are your sisters. We stand strong upon your craggy hillside farm. Caress you while you sleep, we are your sisters. Never wonder where we are not far. We've come to share your work, nestle seedlings in the dirt, 'cause we're your sisters.